maybe in 2024, in honor of the ugliest Christmas sweater that I could find, we should change it to I want a Tyrannosaurus Rex for Christmas. A Tyrannosaurus Rex. Is this a T-Rex?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm going to stand up and show you all the ugly Christmas sweater in full. Oh my gosh, it's itchy. It makes me want to break out in hives. But here it is in all of its glory for you, only for you, because here we are, second ever time live on Twitch TV. Make it stop, Producer Pete. Now, you told me you think your son would like this ugly Christmas
yes, he
sweater.
loves dinosaurs.
I want a T-Rex for Christmas.
And he might have a Christmas dinosaur shirt somewhere. We don't know where.
Just,
but
it's itchy. Okay, I can do this. Suck it up, Amy. Thanks for joining us After Hours with Amy Lawrence, twitch.tv/Infinity Sportsnet. Your last chance in 24 to ask Amy anything. So special edition, again, live, but it'll be on our YouTube channel coming up. And Producer Pete, if you haven't yet seen his ugly Christmas sweater that has neither red nor green, there it is. It's got a few trees on it. So it could be a winter Christmas sweater.
Right.
But he says he got it in the holiday section. So I guess
that's
will
correct.
suffice.
Yes, that's right. And I would have a big Juan Soto shirt if they had it, but they didn't have it.
I don't think they make ugly Christmas Juan Soto sweaters. Not yet. Okay, they're still busy paying him.
That's right.
Ask Amy anything. Here we go.
All right, on Facebook, David wants to know, what has marriage taught you about love?
Oh, gosh. Well, marriage has taught me that love is just as much about forgiveness as it is about anything else. Not only about me forgiving him forgiving me, the ability to say you're sorry, to cop to what you did wrong, and also to recognize that your actions can sometimes affect people in ways that you maybe didn't realize. So forgiveness is a big key. And I do think it's also important to remember that love is an action, not a feeling, because you don't always feel like you love someone, but love is not a feeling. It's not an emotion. It can be. It can be all the giddiness and the happy, joy. And that's what we experienced on Tuesday with our first anniversary. But there are a lot of times during the year where we may not have liked each other, as we are reminded, though, that we love each other. It's a commitment. So it's an action, it's a commitment, and it's a lot of forgiveness.
Officially in the club.
Thank you. I love this club.
What is your favorite breakfast meal items?
Oh, I love eggs. Anything eggs. And we had a pumpkin corn chowder topped with bacon last night. That was the meal that I cooked for our anniversary, his request, which means we have leftover bacon, Pete. So we will have bacon this morning, I think. So eggs and bacon, anything eggs except for poached. I don't know why, but I don't like poached eggs, but I'll take eggs in any other fashion. I also really love pancakes, but I don't have those as often.
What is Bob, your husband's, favorite cookie that you bake?
Oh my gosh, he loves. This is what I made for the wedding last year. He loves oatmeal butterscotch cookies. Oh. And so I made them, if you remember, I made some around Halloween.
Yes.
But I did white chocolate chips in there as well. So he's a big fan of oatmeal butterscotch. We had a cookie contest at the wedding. So most of the people who came to the wedding brought cookies. There are more pictures of the cookies in our reception album than there are pictures of the bride and groom. And so we did that, but I think he rigged it. I think he and my best friend rigged it so that I would win. But yes, the oatmeal butterscotch cookies, they won.
Have that with a plate of bacon, and you're all set.
Bacon and oatmeal butterscotch. All right. That sounds like a good breakfast.
All right. We mentioned I Want to Hippopotamus for Christmas as your favorite Christmas song.
Yes.
What is your second favorite Christmas song?
Oh, gosh, there's so many. I love Angels Have We Heard on High because of all the various chords and the music. Love to play that one on the piano. Certainly love Silent Night. Trying to think if there's any other campy ones that I love. I mean, grew up with Frosty the Snowman, right? Because I used to love the snow growing up in New Hampshire. So far, no snow in my neighborhood. So those are a few of them. But I do love the traditional Christmas carols for sure.
Do you think pro sports should play on Christmas?
Well, that's one question. Do I think they should? Do I think they'll ever stop? That question is entirely different. There's too much money to be made. Honestly, I don't think it matters, right, if they play on Christmas or not. I think it's too bad for the families. So here's what I think. If you're going to have your leagues play on Christmas, don't put the same teams there every year. I know the traditions on Thanksgiving, Lions and Cowboys, they host, but it's kind of a bummer, right? Because every single year, those teams have to work on Thanksgiving Day. So if you're going to play on Christmas, I hate the idea of playing on Wednesdays for the NFL. But if you're going to play on Christmas or the NBA, don't make it be the same teams every year. But for instance, the Celtics have been really good the last few years, the Warriors, the Bucks. All these teams are going to play on Christmas because that's what the NBA wants. The Lakers to try to get ratings. So yeah, mix it up. Let different teams, different groups go home and be with their families instead every other Christmas.
If money were no object, where would you go on vacation?
Ooh, wow. If money and flight time were no object. Let's see. If I could fly first class, Australia. I've always wanted to go visit Australia. Honestly, I've always wanted to visit the Antarctic as well. But that would have to be money, no object. Those are some tough ones. Let's see. Where else do I really want to go? Greece is another place I would really like to see. Love the islands, love the water. And Iceland, another one on the bucket list. Israel, though I'm not sure that I should be visiting Jerusalem at this particular time. But certainly, those are a few of the bucket list that would cost a little more. Not on a radio salary, Pete. Not on a radio salary.
Oh, of course. All right. I just lost where my train.
Well, let me take a minute to tell people we're on twitch.tv/InfinitySportsNet. I'm wearing the ugly Christmas sweater. If you can't tell which one of us is which, yeah, I'm the one with the T-Rex. Hello. I'm embarrassed.
What is your favorite dish on Christmas?
Ooh. Do desserts count? No, I'll go with something different. We're not doing it this year on Christmas Eve just because of the dynamics of the two different family celebrations. So my mom's side, my mom and her husband and Bob and I, we're doing the Christmas Eve dinner we would traditionally do the night before. We're doing it later in the week. But I love linguine with squid sauce. All right, I know it's crazy, but it's part of the 7 fishes that Italians generally do on Christmas Eve. So the salmon is yummy. Shrimp is my favorite, so we do shrimp cocktail. We'll do sometimes a different type of fish, an orange roughy, something along those lines. We've done lemon sole in the past, and then we'll do linguine with clam sauce and linguine with squid sauce. I love squid, not your fried calamari, but like actual squid. It's just so good.
I love fried calamari. Have you ever been hiking in the Smoky Mountains?
Have I ever been hiking in the Smoky Mountains? I don't think I have, actually. If I had, it was when I was a lot younger, so I don't recall. Not as an adult. Much bigger into hiking now as an adult. When I was younger and we hiked, I was probably the kid who was complaining, like I am now, about the Christmas sweater. It's sticking to me. It's itchy.
That's a real, true, authentic Christmas sweater.
It is.
At what age was your best Christmas?
Wait, I have to tell you how old I am?
Well, no. Someone had another question.
What year was my best Christmas?
Greatest Christmas memory.
This is going to sound goofy and campy and gushy, but it was last year. I was 8 days after getting married. And yeah, I wouldn't have asked for anything better. We're just so grateful to be together. Still are now a year later. But yes, getting married 8 days before Christmas, we were pretty exhausted. I'll give you that. And we had to scramble to get all our gifts together. But last year was the best Christmas of my life for that reason.
Your favorite stocking stuffer?
Chocolate. Anything to do with chocolate. Again, not the box of chocolates. That doesn't go in the stockings. Those are the ones I re-gift to pick up on our last show theme. But I do love chocolate. So Lindor truffles, Dove chocolates, anything like that I'm a huge fan of. What else do I love? I'm a big fan of socks, big, fuzzy, colored socks. I have an entire drawer of socks organized by color. I know. That makes me super cool. What else do I love in a stocking? Mom often puts chapstick, so I can't go anywhere without chapstick. So Mom will put chapstick in the stocking. That kind of stuff. Gift cards. Oh, gift cards are good in a stocking. Mm-hmm. What about you, Pete? What's in your stocking? Besides this T-Rex right here that I'm wearing.
Gift cards. When I was a kid, there would always be some type of video. Some type of sports video or something. Something I could watch.
Like a VHS tape?
Early, because I would get up I would get up at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, you were allowed to open it before your family got downstairs?
Stockings only.
Oh, no, we're not allowed. We're not allowed.
Because it would keep me occupied. All
Okay,
right,
a VHS tape.
let's see here. Let's go. What's your favorite Christmas tradition?
Well, I would say the Christmas Eve dinner, but we've always been, so you're going to laugh at this, we've always been a family that eats Christmas cookies for breakfast on Christmas morning, right? So we'll eventually get to the eggs, we'll eventually get to real breakfast food, but we start out with coffee, presents, and Christmas cookies. And so there's a huge plate of Christmas cookies. We generally all chip in, though I do more of the baking now. And that's what we eat when we're opening gifts on Christmas morning. Christmas cookies and Christmas presents. What more could you ask for?
A complete 180.
Oh.
Your favorite
No more
superhero?
Christmas?
Superman or Batman?
Wow, that's tough. I will go Batman because he's so flawed. Superman is incredible and undefeated. I'll go Batman just because he's had multiple iterations and he's got kind of a dark past. We always love the bad boys. But if you're asking me my favorite superhero for real, though, it's Wonder Woman, of course. Lynda Carter's Wonder Woman. She was my hero when I was a kid. I wanted to be Wonder Woman and fly around in the invisible plane and have the rope of truth. I guess it was the lasso of truth. I used to have a Wonder Woman underoos. Oh my gosh, one time, you want to know how much trouble I got? I was 6 or 7 years old, maybe a little older, maybe 8 or 9 years old, and we had company, and I loved my Wonder Woman underoos, so I came out of my room dressed in nothing but the Wonder Woman underoos. I got in so much trouble. Oh boy, did I get sent back to my room very quickly. I got yelled at. I thought it was my favorite. They were my favorite. I wanted to show everyone. Don't repeat that story ever. It's better to stick with the ugly Christmas sweater.
Not that no one's hearing it right now. Last one. Best region to take a sports trip?
Best region?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, for me, I would really love to go back to the Bay Area because I've still never been to the Giants baseball park. And I would like to attend, well, it's not Oracle anymore, but I would like to attend a Warriors game. And then as a Sharks fan, I think it'd be fun to go to the Tank. So for me, it would be the Bay Area. But here's what else is on my bucket list. Sports venues. Dodger Stadium. Have never been. I heard it's a trip. How about top of the list, though? The Masters. I've been to Augusta. I've been outside the Masters. I've been outside Augusta National, but I've not been there to the actual tournament. So let's say that's tops on the list. Thanks for watching us on twitch.tv/InfinitySportsNet and listening to After Hours with Amy Lawrence. We are back tonight, so don't miss it. Boom!